Solution in series. This is we have started in the previous classes, and we were doing the Frobenius method. Now we are to continue with the same method, and we shall discuss an example. The example is x d square y by dx square plus 1 plus x into dy by dx plus 2y is equal to 0. Now we have to solve this equation in series. So first of all, write down the equation like this: d square y by dx square plus 1 plus x upon x dy by dx plus 2 upon x into y is equal to 0. Compare it with the standard differential equation. Your standard differential equation was d square y by dx square plus px dy by dx plus q of x into y is equal to 0. This was your standard differential equation. So by comparison, you will get the value of px, that is 1 plus x upon x, and your qx comes out to be 2 upon x. So this is your qx and px, and just see, this is your px small. So from here you will be able to get x px. So x px is 1 plus x, and your x square qx. ये स्टैंडर्ड में हम लोग चेक करते होते हैं ऐसे. So that come out to be 2. So this is your x square qx. This come out to be 2x. So now these functions are at x equal to 0. Now we have to check at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0, these two functions are defined. Just see, 1 plus 0 come out to be 1, and 2 into 0 come out to be 0. So both have a definite value. So we can say that x at x equal to 0, x px and x square qx are defined. So अगर defined हो तो ये जो point है ये regular singular point है. So at x equal to 0 is come out to be a regular singular point. This is the procedure to check whether the point is a regular singular point or not. So regular singularity check करने का ये एक method है. So if this is a regular singular point, you can suppose the solution that y is equal to summation n is 0 to infinity cn x raised to power n plus r be a solution of differential equation 1. So from this we can get the value of a derivative. The first order derivative come out to be summation cn n x raised to power n plus r minus 1. So this is n plus r actually by finding out derivative. Similarly, we can find out a double order derivative, and your double order derivative come out to be cn n plus r and n plus r minus 1 x raised to power n plus r minus 2. So this is your double order derivative term. Now putting these values of y dash and y double dash in 1, put the values of y dash, y double dash in 1, we shall have x summation n is 0 to infinity. This come out to be Cn n plus r, n plus r minus 1, x raised to power n plus r minus 2. This one. And the next term is 1 plus x dy by dx. And your dy by dx is Cn n plus r x raised to power n plus r minus 1. This is your first order derivative. And your last term is plus 2 times summation y. The value of y will be substituted here. That is Cn x raised to power n plus r equal to 0. Now, the values have been substituted in the differential equation 1. Now we have to rearrange the terms, and after rearranging the terms, what we shall get, you have to adjust the outer terms inside. This outer term x will be adjusted here, and you will get, that is summation Cn n plus r, n plus r minus 1, x raised to power n plus r minus 1 plus, similarly 1 will be adjusted here and x will be adjusted here. So when you multiply the summation with 1, the same term will you get. So n plus r x raised to power n plus r minus 1. When you multiply inside with x, you will have summation Cn n plus r and x raised to power n plus r. And the last term is as it is, that is summation, that is 2Cn x raised to power n plus r is equal to 0. Now we have to rearrange the terms. Now rearrange all the terms so that it contains the lowest power of x. Now if we see, this power is n plus r minus 1, and this is also the same, but here the power is n plus r, n plus r. It is clear if we compare n plus r minus 1 with n plus r, you can see that this value is smaller than this value. So this is the least power of x. So we have to adjust the terms, rearrange the terms so that all should contain least power of x. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि यहाँ पर भी हमें पावर जो है n प्लस आर माइनस 1 चाहिए और यहाँ पर भी n प्लस आर माइनस 1 चाहिए. So for this, what you have to do, changing n to n minus 1 in third and fourth term. So this is your third term, this is your fourth, because this is your first term, this is your second, this is your third, and this is your fourth. So only we need to change in third and fourth term. So first two term will be written as it is. So x raised to power n plus r minus 1 plus summation Cn n plus r and x raised to power n plus r minus 1. Now you can change it. So changing n to n minus 1 here, you will get Cn minus 1. So n plus r minus 1 and x raised to power n plus r minus 1. Similarly, you can change in the last fourth term. You will get 2 Cn minus 1 x raised to power n plus r minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, after doing this, this is the resultant term. So, taking the summation, and this is summation was n is 0 to infinity, and this is 0 to infinity, and this summation, because of this subscript, this summation is n is equal to 1 to infinity. समेशन कैसे डिसाइड होता है, ये जो सबस्क्रिप्ट है सी के नीचे दैट इज एन, यहां से समेशन का रेंज डिसाइड होता है। यहां पर आ गया n-1, तो n इज इक्वल टू 1, n इज इक्वल टू 1 टू इंफिनिटी। Similarly, this is also 1 to infinity. So now the common range is 1 to infinity. कॉमन रेंज का मतलब क्या है, ये ऑलरेडी 1 टू इंफिनिटी है, दिस इज ऑलरेडी 1 टू इंफिनिटी, बट दिस इज 0 टू इंफिनिटी। अब 0 टू इंफिनिटी का मतलब ये है 0 1 2 सो ऑन अप टू इंफिनिटी। तो 0 टू इंफिनिटी के बीच में भी तो 1 टू इंफिनिटी आता है। सिमिलरली यहाँ पर भी 0 टू इंफिनिटी के बीच में 1 टू इंफिनिटी आता है। सो द कॉमन रेंज इज 1 टू इंफिनिटी, सो एक्सपेंडिंग ऑल द टर्म्स अप टू 1 टू इंफिनिटी। इसका मतलब जीरो के लिए वैल्यू लिख दीजिए, पुट n इक्वल टू जीरो हेयर, यू विल हैव जीरो, you will have r, you will have r minus 1, and you will have x raised to power r minus 1, and the remaining term n is equal to 1 to infinity, 1 to infinity के लिए c n plus r, n plus r minus 1, x raised to power n plus r minus 1. Similarly, put n equal to 0 here, you will have 0 r x raised to power r minus 1 plus n 1 to infinity के लिए, so this is n 1 to infinity, that is c n plus r, and x raised to power n plus r minus 1. Now this term can be written as it is, that is 1 to infinity, इसको as it is लिख दीजिए, that is c n minus 1 n plus r minus 1 x raised to power n plus r minus 1. Last term will also be written as it is. The range is summation of 1 to infinity, that is 2 c n minus 1 x raised to power n plus r minus 1, that is equal to 0. Now the range has been made same. Now in these two terms, this one and this one, you can equate the coefficient, and you will have C naught is common. So inside you will have r into r minus 1 plus r, x raised to power r minus 1 can be taken common. And similarly, you can make in this summation this, and this. You can make the summation common, that is summation n varies from 1 to infinity. Inside you will have Cn n plus r, and n plus r minus 1, and here you will have Cn n plus r, and here you will have Cn minus 1 n plus r minus 1, and here you will have plus 2 times Cn minus 1. Outside the bracket you will have x raised to power n plus r minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, equating to 0 the coefficient of lowest power of x. Here, if we compare this one, the power of x is n plus r minus 1. So n plus r minus 1 can be compared with r minus 1. Obviously, r minus 1 is smaller than this power. So you will equate the coefficient of the least power of x. So you will have c naught r into r minus 1 plus r is equal to 0. But we know that c naught cannot be 0, क्योंकि अगर पहला ही कांस्टेंट 0 हो जाएगा तो assumed solution possible नहीं है. So c naught never be 0, and here you will have r square minus r plus r is equal to 0. So r square come out to be 0, it means r is 0 0. Now you just see the initial equation. This is the initial equation actually. The initial equation have two roots, r is equal to 0, 0. Now both the roots are same and differ by an integer. So which are same and differ the roots are same and are differ by an integer. Now, if the roots are same and differ by an integer, the solution will be. This has already been written at the start in the previous class. The value C1 at Y1. What is the Y1? Y1 is actually, it is written like this, C1, the value of Y at first root R1 plus C2 del Y by del R at R1, because R1 are same, that is 0, 0. So C1, the value of Y at R1 is Y1 plus C2, the value of del Y by del R at R1 is Y2. So this is your complete solution. So we require these values for finding out the ultimate solution. So अब इंडिशियल इक्वेशन से हमारे पास तो आ जाते हैं रूट्स. अब नाउ वी आर टू इक्वेट द जनरल term. So equating to 0, the coefficient of a general term we shall get by Frobenius method. Equating to 0, the coefficient of a general term, that is n plus r minus 1, you will get Cn, and inside you will have n plus r and n plus r minus 1 plus n plus r. Now, actually, Cn can be taken common here. Similarly, in the next two terms, this one and this one, Cn minus 1 can be taken common. Inside, you will have n plus r minus 1 plus 2. This is plus 2. And that equation coefficient is equal to 0. Now, solving a little, you will have the value of Cn, this one, that will be Cn minus 1 can be taken to the right hand side, it become negative. So minus Cn minus 1 can be written here. So minus n plus r plus 1 divide, and this is Cn minus 1 and divide by this term. Now the term is, this term can be simplified a little. So n plus r can be taken common. Inside you will have n plus r minus 1 plus 1. So this is cancelled. Ultimately, you will have n plus r whole square. So this is the recurrence formula which we are getting after equating the coefficient of general term. This is the required recurrence formula. अब recurrence formula होता क्या है? Recurrence formula is the relationship of nth coefficient with its previous one. So it is helpful for finding out the constants. So putting let's see, put n is equal to 1, you can find out C1, and your C1 is minus of 2 plus r divided by r plus 1 whole square into C naught. This is your C1. Similarly, for n is equal to 2, you will have C2, that is a negative n plus, it can be written, negative 3 plus r divided by r plus 2 whole square into C1. नाउ ये सी, जब आप n इक्वल टू 2 भरेंगे तो 2 माइनस 1 इज 1, c1. नाउ यू कैन यूज द वैल्यू ऑफ c1 in the next step and you will have minus 3 plus r. Minus and minus can be written positive value, तो इसको एडजस्ट कर देते हैं, माइनस और माइनस पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा एंड यू विल हैव द वैल्यू दैट इज 3 प्लस आर, that is 2 plus r, and divide by r plus 2 whole square, r plus 1 whole square into c naught. This is your second constant c2. Similarly, you can get c3. C3 will be 0 and you will get c4. So you can get c3, sorry, you can get c3 also. Let us put n is equal to 3. When you put n is equal to 3 here, you will have negative. You will get, that is the 4 plus r divided by, and that is 3. So r plus 3 whole square, and here you will have 3 minus 1 is 2, c2. So the value of c2 can be substituted over here. So you will have a negative value 4 plus r, then 3 plus r, and that is 2 plus r, and divide by, that is r plus 3 whole square, r plus 2 whole square, and into r plus 1 whole square into c naught. So this is your value of c3, and similarly you can find out the other values of the constants. Now the required solution is, so required solution is y is equal to summation n is 0 to infinity, that is cn x raised to power n plus r. Now you can put the first constant n equal to 0, you will have c naught x raised to power r. For x equal to n equal to 1, you will have c1 x raised to power r plus 1. Then you will have c2 x raised to power r plus 2 plus so on. So now you will have the value of y by substituting the constants. The first constant will be as it is. So c naught x raised to power r, put c1. What is your c1? This is your c1. So that is a negative 2 plus r divide by r plus 1 whole square into c naught into x raised to power r plus 1. And the next term can be substituted, that is c2, and you will have a positive sign, that is 3 plus r, that is 2 plus r, and divide by r plus 2 whole square, r plus 1 whole square, r plus 1 whole square into your value of this is a c naught and x raised to power r plus 2. Now plus so on. Now you can fill one more term, c3 भी भर सकते हैं और c4 भी भर सकते हैं. This is your value of y. Now what we require, you can name it as equation A. So because हमें derivative चाहिए y का, so differentiating. Now this is the procedure for finding out the solution. अब हमने क्या करना है, इस y का डेरिवेटिव फाइंड करना है. So you just need to find out the derivative of y, because just see, this was the solution. We require derivative of y. हम ये जो y आया इस पर y में पुट कर देंगे r1, तो वो y1 आ जाएगा. r1 you know at what is your r1? r1 is 0, and this second root is also 0. So del y by del r निकालने के बाद उसमें r1 फिर भर देंगे 0, तो वो y2 आ जाएगा और फिर हम कंबाइंड सॉल्यूशन लिख पाएंगे. नाउ फॉर दिस लेट अस डू दैट. Find out the derivative. So differentiating. So differentiating with respect to r, what we will have del y by del r. So derivative with respect to r we need to get, and here you just see this is a c naught. You know what, how to find out the derivative. The derivative with respect to r is x raised to power r log of x. If you remember the formula. उससे भी पहले अगर आप चाहें तो वो कॉमन भी ले सकते हैं. लेट अस डू दैट. इसको आसान करने के लिए you can take common. C naught can be taken common. X raised to power r can also be taken common. It will make it easier. So 1 minus 2 plus r divided by r plus 1 whole square. So x is left because x power r is common, plus that is 3 plus r, that is 2 plus r, divide by r plus 2 whole square. This is r plus 2 whole square and into r plus 1 whole square, and together with it we shall have x square plus so on. Close the bracket. Now you can find out the derivative very easily. Derivative of y with respect to r. If you remember the formula, ddx of a raised to power x, that is always a raised to power x log of a. If you remember this formula of 10 plus 2 plus, this formula has been used over here. So derivative of y with respect to r. C naught is a constant. So this is u. This can be taken as u, and this whole bracket can be taken as v. So we have u into v formula. So C naught as it is, derivative of x raised to power r is x raised to power r log of x, and v bracket term as it is, and that is 1 minus 2 plus r, and divide by r plus 1 whole square into x plus 3 plus r, into 2 plus r, divide by r plus 2 whole square into r plus 1 whole square. With it we have x square plus so on. This is v as it is. Now plus u as it is. What is your u? Your u is c naught x raised to power r as it is. Now derivative of bracket term. Derivative of 1 is 0. This is your first derivative, and the derivative of this term. Now remember, we are finding out the derivative with respect to r. Derivative with respect to r is there. This is the derivative which we are getting. So we just need to find out the derivative here. Here you will have u over v formula. So minus is outside. So r plus 1 whole raised to power 4. So r plus 1 v, v will be substituted here. So r plus 1 whole square into its derivative, 2 plus r derivative is 1 minus 2 plus r into derivative of v, that is 2 times r plus 1. This is the derivative. Similarly, into x is there. Don't forget to write x. Remember, we are finding derivative with respect to r. Similarly, we should have a derivative over here. And remember, this is r plus 2 and r plus 2 whole square. So 1 r plus 2 can be cancelled. And its derivative come out to be, you can check it, that come out to be, इसका मैं डेरिवेटिव सीधे ही लिख रहा हूँ, that is minus 2r square minus 11r minus 13 and divide by r plus 2 whole square into r plus 1 whole cube into x square, so on. Now you can check it. Now what is the resultant of it? Now its resultant come out to be, just see, after solving it you will have 3 plus r divided by, because r plus 1 is common. Just see, r plus 1 is common and it will cancel 1 r plus 1 in the denominator and you will have r plus 1 whole cube. And here you will have left with r plus 1 and that is minus 2 times 2 plus r. So after solving you will have this term. Now you just see what we require. Now we want to find the value of y at r1. And what is r1? That is 0. So you just put a r1 is equal to 0 here. You will have here, put r is equal to 0. R0 means the root is 0. So that is the C naught x raised to power 0 is 1 minus 1 can be, C naught can be taken common because C naught सभी में आ रहा है, so it can be taken common. So 1 is here, put R is equal to 0, so 2 over 1, that is 2 and x is there. Similarly, we shall have put r equal to 0 here, so 2 into 3 is 6, 2 square is 4. So 6 over 4 come out to be 3 by 2. So that is a 3 by 2 x square. And similarly, in the next term, you will have minus 2 by 3 x cube. यहाँ पर जितनी ज़्यादा terms find कर पाएं उतना ही अच्छा है. You need to find a maximum terms. So this is your value of y, and the value of y at r1 is equal to 0 is named as y1. Similarly, y2 will be the value of del y by del r at r1 is equal to 0. Now, the derivative has been computed over here. This is your derivative. Put r1 mean r equal to 0. So you will have C naught x raised to power 0 is 1. So log of x is there. Inside we shall have 1 minus 0. That is 2 over 1 is 2x plus 3 by 2x square. You can check it and so on. Close the bracket. Similarly, you can get the term from the second term also. So C naught x raised to power 0 is 1 and you will have put 0 here, you will have 3 over 0 plus 1 whole cube, that is 3 into x is there because x is also there. So this is a 3x minus 13 over 4 x square by putting r is equal to 0. So this is your y2. And with the help of y1 and y2, you can write down the complete solution. So the complete solution is y is equal to the constant. Constant can be taken C1, C2 or A1, A2. So A1, Y1 plus A2, Y2. Now you can put the values of y1 and y2. So this is your y1. So a1 into c naught is there. This is your c naught. Inside you will have 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2x plus 3 by 2 x square minus 2 by 3 x cube plus so on. Close the bracket, and plus a2. This is c naught log of x into 1 minus 2x plus 3 by 2 into x square plus so on. Close the bracket, and together with it we will have plus c naught, this one, that is 3x minus 13 over 4x square plus so on. Close the bracket. Now the terms have been written over here. Now you can adjust the terms. Therefore, y is equal to, now you just see, what is this? A1 C naught is there, and this can be named as a constant, that is a capital A, because this is a constant, this is a constant. So the combination of two constant is a constant. And similarly, A2 C naught, this is another constant, that is B into log of x. And you just see this bracket term and this bracket term is the same, so it can be taken common. So we shall have 1 minus 2x plus 3 by 2 x square minus 2 by 3 x cube plus so on. Now the term has been written here. Similarly, in the next term, A2C naught. A2C naught is also named as capital B. So capital B, 3x minus 13 over 4 x square plus so on. So where your capital A is named as A1 C naught, and your capital B is named as A2 C naught. So these are the new names of the constants. So this is your required solution of the given differential equation by Frobenius method. And remember, we have done the case when the roots are same and differ by an integer. So this is another important type of the procedure. Thank you very much. I stop my class here.